Women going through breast cancer treatment, they are conquerors, they're warriors, survivors, and one organization has found a way to show just that.
Nadia Larson and Zofia Penrod are here to tell us more about Beautiful Beyond Breast Cancer. Ladies, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Well, you look lovely. Nadia, I'm so interested in hearing more about your background and how you came to start this wonderful organization.
My background, I was born in Israel, in Jerusalem. I grew up in Israel. My father was Polish, my mother was Russian. I speak 6 languages. I came to the U.S. 27 years ago. And in Tucson, I had a chocolate store, Chocolat, for 13 years. And then I did a couple of other things. And about a year ago, from perfect health and excellent blood work, I just went to the doctor once a year. Boom, I got this very aggressive, very rare breast cancer. And so I had to go through a very aggressive cancer treatment, which took a whole year with chemo, radiation, surgeries, mastectomy, reconstructive surgeries, and continuation up to a 1-year treatment of infusions. And I just finished in February. So it's only been a couple of months. And while I was going through that, I was thinking, I got to do something with my life. My passion is photography. And then one day, I guess the chemo didn't kill all my brain cells. I just got this bright idea. I said, why don't I start a nonprofit and help other women that I noticed when I was going through the treatments? They want photography. They want pictures to document all their stages, you know, before, during, when they lose their hair, with their wig. And I Googled it, and nobody's doing it in town. And I said, well, I'm going to do it. So it took about 6 months to do all the paperwork. I got everything official. And so now I'm a nonprofit. And I would like to have the community get involved and help me get this thing going so I can open up a photography studio and have women come in with their family, friends, loved ones, pets, anything that's important to them, and do portraits with them. The sad part that nobody wants to talk about is not everybody makes it. There's a lot of women that I know that lost the battle and they're dead and gone and forgotten, basically. I mean, it's not a nice thing to say, but everybody moves on with their life. You know, the husbands, they remarry and life goes on. And so the portraits of photography would be something that would be cherished by their friends and family and loved ones. And that's a sad part of cancer. And you hear it every day, the women that don't make it, but nobody wants to talk about it. And so I'd like to help everybody, you know, boost their morale, help them document their journey. And if you go to my Facebook page, I have a GoFund that people can click and they can donate whatever they feel like they want to, and it's tax deductible. I'm also selling raffle tickets from Jim Click, nice brand, red car, and somebody's going to win it, and all proceeds go to my charity. Also, I can do, for $2.99 special, I do photography for events, and all the money that I raise doing those events goes back to the nonprofit to get that studio started.
Because your goal eventually is to be able to do these sessions with the women for free.
And it's 100% free for them. There is no charge at all. They come in, they get their photography done, they get a free 8x10. All the rest of the pictures are on a flash drive or a DVD. They can take it home and do whatever they want with it. Absolutely no charge, completely free for them.
Incredible. So, Zofia, let's talk to you for a moment. Tell us about your affiliation and why this is so important to you.
Well, I'm Nadia's friend, and I went with her through all the treatment and everything else, and I was really overwhelmed to see all this process. And now, since she got this wonderful idea about this organization, I'm part of the board members, and I will like to, you know, community to let know about this, because we can be as much successful as people get involved. And I think it's really great support, not only for people going through the cancer, but also their whole family and friends and everybody together can help.
Well, I think that's a perfect way to put it. Everyone getting together can definitely make this a success, can make this helpful. And I know you have had a lot of attention. I know that a lot of people even here at KGUN 9 have done stories about your story and how you're paying it forward for others. So again, tell us all the ways that we can help you.
What I'm specifically looking for are community sponsors and donors, but mainly the ones that breast cancer has touched their lives, that they have seen it in some way or another, that they know what people go through, going through this. It was like a year from hell. I felt like I'm a main character in a horror movie. It's just horrible. It's very stressful, and even after you're done with all the treatment, you know, you're physically and emotionally, you know, you're drained. And so helping these women, I'm looking for somebody that knows a little bit about what it's like to go through this hell and torture, basically. And I can get help in any way. It doesn't necessarily have to be a financial. It could be maybe a camera, maybe a location where I can get a good deal on the rent. Anything to put together a photography studio that I can photograph these women for free. So any help will be greatly appreciated.
Well, Nadia, I'm going to make sure everybody knows exactly how to get a hold of you so that we can get all of those services, volunteers, monetary, anything will help in this process. And I want to thank you for taking your journey and helping others with it, because that takes a very strong woman.
I hope I'll be an inspiration to women right now that are watching, that are going through chemo, because I know what it's like. You're like half dead. It just zaps the life out of you. And so to look at me and see, okay, I can do this too, that's what I'm hoping for.
And you're doing a wonderful job of this, and such a wonderful friend. Thank you both so much for coming today.
Thank you for having us.
So if you hear this information and you know a way that you can support Beautiful Beyond Breast Cancer, please give them a call at 245-8888 or find their page on Facebook by searching for Nadia Strong Photography.